What's going on? Welcome to the Or Upsurd podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Genuine. Going over our topic today, which is why do we say the children are our future, but we don't have a fund for them specifically. Old people have a fund, Social Security. People at the job got a 401k. But what do we have for our young people so that their schools don't fall apart and that the jobs are available and the jobs program and job training is fully funded? We tend to, have these conversations all the time about this stuff, and it's very interesting when you think about it, that people say, oh man, they'll be okay. Yeah, they will be okay. That's for sure, because obviously we're going to die off and the young people are young, so they're going to live through and take over. But the issue that has been for generations, especially in the inner city communities that are now multicultural, which means that it's every culture now. It's not even multicultural like black and white. Now we have a lot of cultures in the inner city. So the question becomes, okay, why are schools so different when it comes to cleanliness, books, computers? What happened to the uniformity of districts getting and investing in the same things and putting all of our kids in a pathway to go forward? Now, I know part of what happened was the fact that blacks decided that they wanted to integrate, and some people knew how to take the money out of that integration so that you can integrate, but you won't integrate with the government's tax dollars. Now, here's something very interesting about that. The tax dollars that the rich government officials use actually only come from the poor inner city workers. And then they took the money out for their purpose and use and didn't allow it to stay in for the purpose it was intended for. Tax dollars should always stay in your community. Your tax dollars should not end up in another community. They should stay in your community. So the question is why? We're asking why because we want people to call in and talk to us about why. I'm going to give you a few of my understandings about what's going on. And I think part of it is we have been being robbed as a community. As an inner city community, we are easy to rob because we don't have true leadership, we don't have true focus, and we don't have a true path. So because of the eclectic nature of inner city communities, it's easy to rob them by offering trinkets to one community or another, but never to the entire inner city community. Now we're going to leave it at that and have everybody give a call and chime in, and I will speak more about that. But we really want you to try to call in and let us know what your take is on why has these schools ended up in a situation of purchasing things differently, building schools differently, and then in fact adding technology on different levels. Why is the budget not the same across the board for all schools? Because the children are our future, and it should be one fund that we go to when schools need something. That's Johnny Genuine's take on it from Or Upsurd podcast. Make sure you tune in each and every Thursday at 8 o'clock. We go live and we talk about things that affect our community, and we talk about them in a fashion and say, is it absurd or is it a true word? So chime in every Thursday, 8 p.m.